The member for Bonner has the call.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Treasurer. Will the Treasurer remind the House how the Morrison government's economic support packages have helped save the Australian economy and enabled it to recover strongly from the COVID-19 recession? Is the Treasurer aware of any threats to our economic recovery?
The Treasurer has the call.
Speaker, and I thank the member for Bonner for his question, acknowledge his experience as a restaurateur, Mr Speaker, and as a small business person, something that those opposite have little experience of, Mr Speaker, little experience of. Now, the Australian economy is recovering from the most significant economic shock since the Great Depression, and it's recovering with the support of $251 billion of direct financial support from the Morrison government. The JobKeeper program, the JobSeeker program, the cash flow boost, the $750 payments to millions of pensioners, to carers, to veterans, to others on income support. That has helped see 94% of the 1.3 million Australians who either lost their jobs or saw their working hours reduced to zero come back to work, Mr Speaker. That has seen household spending, Mr Speaker, household consumption go up. That has seen dwelling investment go up. That has seen business investment go up. And that has seen farm GDP grow, Mr Speaker. The net result has been in the December quarter we saw 3.1% growth. This is the first time since records began back in 1959 that Australia has enjoyed 2 consecutive quarters of economic growth of more than 3%, Mr Speaker. And we're also seeing business and consumer confidence come back to its pre-pandemic levels. And I had the opportunity to join the member for Bonner in his electorate recently at Gumdale, Mr Speaker, where we went to Wallam Nurseries and we met with Peter, who said that his business, before JobKeeper came in, was on the edge, and JobKeeper has seen him keep the 30 staff, and now, as a result of programs by this side of the House, he is now taking on new apprentices, Mr Speaker. And he's come off JobKeeper, and it's another success story across Queensland, Mr Speaker. Now, I'm asked, are there any threats? And the greatest threat comes from those opposite with their plans for higher taxes, Mr Speaker. $387 billion of higher taxes. Well, Mr Speaker, he says it's boring to talk about $387 billion, but that's not what the Australian people thought at the last election. Because when the member for McMahon said, if you don't like our policies, don't vote for us, they took him literally, Mr Speaker. They took him literally. And Labor's higher taxes on superannuation, on income, Mr Speaker, on small business, on retirees, would have been destructive to the Australian economy. And just the other week, he was asked for an opportunity to support our legislated Stage 3 income tax cuts, and he refused to do so, saying we'll have to wait and see. And it's because those on the other side of the House don't believe in lower taxes. We on this side of the House absolutely do.